welcome back. I am Maester Aelix, and this is Fallout 4, Crazy Shanked. We are here in the Institute once again, having to talk to a specific doctor about the thing we've just absconded with from that place. The, some technological what's-it. Yes, it was delicate and heavily irradiated. And it seems that she's on the move. Don't you just hate that when your target is evasive? Though there is something to be said about the delight of chase. Oh.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a
Advanced
handful.
systems. That makes sense. Alright then. There she is.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
Yes.
Dr. Fillmore?
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
Marvelous. Alright then. What else is there to do? Weapons. Okay. Continue working with Father. Alright then.
Have you seen my girls? I hope they're not getting into too much trouble.
I do not know.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
No, I'm from 200 years ago. It's not all that.
You're supposed to be diffusing the situation. Get out there and do it.
What are you talking about?
Nice words, bringing that rogue synth back.
Yeah.
Taking all my little
Just leave Nora
and
be.
even getting extra rest.
Hi.
Hello, Miss Thompson.
Isn't it wonderful here?
Any additional pain or tenderness? Not that I've noticed. No.
Alright,
I
once
feel
again,
quite
up the
well.
stairs, up the
How's your
stairs.
energy level? Feeling any fatigue?
Go find
More than
Father,
expected
who is our
for a man
son.
my age. Okay. Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for now. But I haven't quite finished. I believe we're done now. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. Would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Oh, good. Here I was, afraid I'd have nothing to do.
Very funny. There's something that needs your immediate attention. While you were working with Dr. Fillmore, a small team was dispatched elsewhere in the Commonwealth. Dr. Thompson was tasked with inviting someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute.
I can tell the tenseness in his voice, Nora.
That sounds unusual. I thought you didn't let anyone in here.
Usually you would be correct. This time, however, an exception was made. There was no indication that this would be a problem, but the arrival of the team was an unwelcome surprise to Mr. Wallace. Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we'd been monitoring him from a distance. He called in mercenaries to defend him. I'm sure they're nothing we can't handle. Ensure the safety of the team and Mr. Wallace, and see that they all arrive back here safely. I'll be waiting.
All right then. Mr. Volkert? Sorry, Dr. Volkert. Well, that seems to be sufficient. Reach the house. Talk to Newton Oberle. What's all this then? Ugh. What horrible thing is going to happen now? And by our hand, of course, Nora.
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me, now open this door. What's the use? It's damn selfish, that's what it is.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Oh, great. Like I don't have enough problems.
Well, I'm sorry you've been inconvenienced, but solving personnel issues is part of an administrator's job.
Maybe I can reason with them.
I believe I can help with that. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
Last resort? Oh, goodness gracious, Dr. Dr. Oberle.
Give me a moment.
Oh, Dr. Oberle, you do not
There,
know Nora.
it's unlocked.
All you pacifists. You have no idea.
Engaging hostile life form.
Broken toy. Ah, yes, so many broken toys. At least they have some things of use. Let's see then. Let's get to the appropriate place. Nope, not the FEV lab, thank you. There we are.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive.
Dr. Higgs.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
Really? Well, is there nothing that can be said or done? Dr. Higgs?
Suppose you don't care.
No, she very much does. You just don't realize it.
If you've come to change our
Can't pick
minds,
this.
then you're wasting your time.
Well, if you would talk to me, that'd be a different issue altogether. Let's see. Power conservation. Sensuology. Would the access logs help, perhaps? No. There we go. Bioscience. Unlock door. Disable the turrets. And unlock the door, please.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
I know you're angry, but there's a better way to handle this.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested that we do things differently here. but nobody listens. Let's see if anyone can afford to ignore me now.
I'm not a patient person, Dr. Higgs.
Unlike you, Dr. Loken and I are very patient. We have more than enough food to stay locked in here as long as is necessary. You and the others will go hungry long before we do.
All right then.
I thought you were a reasonable man. Maybe I was wrong.
This is much bigger than just you and I. I'm protecting decades of research and progress. The answer is no. We will not back down. Father's heir of she may detect your...
All right, synths. All right, that's enough.
Following Institute protocol. Eliminating hostile.
yourself, man. We've always taken risks.
No, we won't harm any humans. We might break some toys.
It's over, Dr. Higgs.
What do you plan to do now? Kill us and take the key? Go on then. Prove how right we were.
Is that what you want? To be a martyr?
I want only what's best for the Institute. That's all I've ever wanted.
Have you lost your mind, Lawrence? I'll do it. I'll open the door.
Max, no.
It's over, Lawrence. Any suffering you may incur. Fool if you can't see that. Now and then.
No, stop it. None of... Stop that. There you go.
Sure of it.
Lawrence.
There's a lot of hubris around here lately, and I don't care for it.
Hey, Doc.
I honestly thought Dr. Lee or Dr. Holdren would be appointed to succeed Father.
Doctor?
The rest see me as little more than a glorified repairman. But I'm as much a scientist as any of them.
I suggest
sure
we
you
can
are.
find ourselves to quarters until our fate's decided. We can at least face the consequences with our dignity intact.
What choice do we have?
You could continue throwing a tantrum like an oversized child.
Lawrence.
Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly...
All right then.
Bravo. I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
As most do.
I'm just glad they listened to reason.
Indeed. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
There's no need to drag this out. I believe they learned their lesson.
Your compassion and understanding speak well of you. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Oh, excellent. He gave you drugs, Nora. What an excellent man. Alright, so we must continue working with Father at least a little bit longer. Yes. Alright, well, where is this house? Ah, near Grey Garden. Let's go then, Nora.
Fire anything?
Alright then. Now, who might these be? Oh, gunners! A favorite. There we go. Now they're all properly close. Make it 2. There we go. Absolutely. I mean, they're not going to be using any of this anytime soon. So why don't we? Lovely bandana, though. Here's these on the roof. There we are. Alright, now let's see what's going on here.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Let's focus on getting back.
I couldn't agree more. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
If he's really important to the Institute, then it's worth it.
You're right, I suppose. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
We've already drawn enough attention. Time's wasting, so let's pick up the pace.
I'd love to. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
No problem. I'm sure I can get him to see reason.
I hope so. We really need him.
Marvelous. Alright, Mr. Wallace. Ah. This is the door you've hidden yourself in.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Don't be ridiculous. Of course I'm not a robot.
That's exactly what a robot would say. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Right. We're here to steal your kidneys and your memories. That's why I'm wasting time talking to you through the door.
That's not funny! None of this is funny!
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
If I wanted to talk, I wouldn't be in here. Now just go away!
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Shut up and listen to me. We're not here to hurt you, but if you make this difficult, you're gonna regret it.
See? I knew it! You're here to kill me.
Okay, look, we're out of time here.
Jammed.
Institute, this is Dr. Thompson. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a synth relayed to my coordinates offset by 5.3 to subdue our subject. I appreciate your help with the situation outside, but we have to get this man back to the Institute. I expect Father will want a report from you.
Ugh. Well, that was less than ideal. Way to go, Nora. You've once again shown your supreme acumen at social skills. And with that, I will say thank you all for joining us. I really do hope you're enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying making it for all of you. And if you do, please remember to leave a thumbs up and, comment down below, all that wonderful stuff that helps YouTube recognize this channel's greatness. Otherwise, thank you all for joining me, and I shall see you all next time within the Institute.